Coming up next, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. On Friday and then on Saturday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now the starting group for the visitors and for the Badgers. So, Legs, here we are at the very beginning of an NBA season. Were you a quick starter, or did you have to build up as the season went on?
Well, Kevin, I didn't have a choice. I always tried to come into training camp in the best shape of anybody in there. I wasn't going to run around too many guys, so I had to run away from them. I learned that early in my career. But, you know, sometimes you don't necessarily shoot the ball well out of the gate. That really was season by season.
Now here's King. Six to shoot. That misses off the backboard. Pass to Thomas. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. King, the pass to Jones. Here's Curtis. The shot from the low post is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Jones, out of hand on it. Outside Thomas. The Badgers working the ball around now. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Inside, and he jams it with authority.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
They recover it. Now King to the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Pass to Thomas. To the paint. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Jones, that's for 2. Cans the shot from the wing.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's King. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. teams changing it up here. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Back to Thomas. And Wagner has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Richmond. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. A 3 from Anderson. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Tries the hook. Richmond kicks to Thomas. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Outside, Jones. Here's Curtis. The Badgers pull it in.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
Badgers shooting their first free throws of this game. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And both free throws good for Thomas.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's Anderson for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
The Badgers working the ball around now. Richmond no good. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. For the 3, hits it from 3-point range. Anderson's got 6. Unloads. And he misses his first shot of the game.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Back to you guys.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, here's Thomas. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Bank shot, no good. Here's the Badgers with the ball. 7-point differential. There's a good screen. Down low, Knox got a piece of it. And he drives in, uses both hands to slam it down.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Wagner outside. From the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall. The Badgers have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Trying to end the drought. The rebound by Anderson. Hitting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Hitting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around in the offensive end. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Badgers making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
From outside, off the mark. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. He's guarded by Thomas. That's the 3 fly. Not going to go that time.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
The 3 ball. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Out to the right wing. 1:30 left in the second quarter. He's guarded by Thomas. Great D that time from Thomas. I think just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. There's the screen. Intercepted. Here's King. No scoring in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. The 3. No good that time. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Badgers. Trailing by 10.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Badgers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. King outside to the middle. Here's Jones. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so that's the end of the first half. They lead by 8. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one.
The reserves are playing like starters. A lot of teams are emphasizing depth these days.
So much talent in this league to the point where the spillover G League has some ballers. And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. We've got one here from NBA Champions 1995. Would you rather play in today's league or your own era? Kenny, you want to start us out?
Ooh, that's a tough, because I do get curious about how my game would translate in today's games. Guys taking so many threes. I was a good three-point shooter. But I still take my era. I can't argue with success.
Yeah, my era, I owned it. No better time for me to be in the game.
Owned it? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good, because if you guys were playing now, who'd be sitting here at the desk with me?
It'll be Shaq Jr. and Kenny Jr.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your four teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Rocket 2, three-pointer. King's shot is off. Just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. And for the Badgers. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Left side, Jones. Pass to King. Beyond the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now here's King. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Curtis, and the three ball is good.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
The Badgers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Some early scuffles for the third pick overall in 2023, but Tim Scoot Henderson coming on strong.
Well, he is slowly improving his efficiency. He has a long way to go, but with those physical tools and work ethic, I wouldn't bet against him.
Being at 44%, pretty reasonable. Screen by Jones. That three off the mark.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. And the shot goes in. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
King against Thomas. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. And Jones pulls it down. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. King against Thomas. Pass to Jones. Here's King. Can't hit from in close.
Well, he's over, but they're still winning, and that's really all that matters.
Outside Thomas. The three drains the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Up top, King. He has yet to score. Out to the right wing. There's the three. The Badgers pull it in. Now, here's Thomas. 6 points for him. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. King outside, fires for three. The Badgers pull it in.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick for the tie. No good on that one.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Lets it go with the three. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Up by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They set the screen. Ball stolen. Pass to Richmond. The Badgers working the ball around now. He's covered by Anderson. Shot clock at 3. Good D by Anderson. Putting a mediocre 41% in this one.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Kicks it out to Wagner. And he banks in the layup.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Lobbed up there for Anderson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Richmond. Launches it, and again it's the Badgers missing.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Here's Curtis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Down low to the left side wing. Here's Richmond. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Back to Wagner. And get the three.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Richmond against Smith. There's a screen. He nails the jump shot. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
The Badgers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Let's lose a three, and it misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Jones. Puts down the fadeaway jam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now, here's Thomas. Jacks up a three. That shot, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Stolen by Thomas. "16 feet away. Basket is good." They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Can't get it to go. Here's the Badgers with the ball, trailing by 10. Fires the three, and it doesn't go. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jones.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Number 12, first personal foul, first team foul.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
That one goes in. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.